morning, everybody. Sorry about that. We had a little signal problem. Hopefully everything's all fixed and ready to go. So yeah, it's Friday. Pretty exciting stuff. So if you guys are here in class today, feel free to say hello just so I know who is here. And so because today's Friday, it's going to be a big review day for us as you do have a quiz that is due on Sunday, I believe. Yes. So for the first part of the class, as you can see, we're going to do some grammar review once again. Good morning, Maria. Thank you for tuning in today. And good morning, Ji-eun. Good to see you both. How are you feeling today, Maria and Ji-eun? How are you guys doing? It's a pretty nice sunny day. I think it's going to be a little hot outside, a good summery day. Yeah. So, like I said, we're going to do some grammar review first. Second class, we're going to do some speaking practice to help you prepare for the oral quiz. Third class, we're going to be doing a fun board game. So we did a board game 2 weeks ago. It went pretty well. So hopefully we can have a fun board game day today for our last class. It will really help you practice reported speech. All right, excellent. So Maria's feeling good, Ji-eun's feeling good, everyone's feeling good all around. Good stuff. All right, guys, you ready? Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be just writing some notes on the board, and I'm going to loosely follow this. Like, I'm going to be kind of following this a little bit. So if you like, you can pull this out and follow along. But I'm going to be jumping everywhere, so don't worry if you get a little bit lost. This is really lengthy, so I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just going to do like 2 or 3 parts from this. After that, we're going to do a little review quiz. Not a real quiz, just a practice. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so we all know what direct speech is, correct? Just a really quick review, direct, and then here we have indirect, also known as reported. Excellent. Okay, so Ji-eun and Maria, could you give me an example of direct speech? Give me an example. So for example, tell me something that you like. For example, I like ice cream. What do you guys like? What do you like? Pardon me if I'm like looking really sweaty and gross, by the way. I was running to work today, so I'm looking really sweaty. Don't mind me. I was running late, so I had to make a mad dash to work. So I'm just like wiping some of this gross stuff off of me. Okay, all better. So what do you guys like? What do you like? Okay. Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Okay, I can narrow it down. What kind of food do you like? Okay, if it's too broad, like what kind of food do you like? Tell me what sort of food you like to eat. Okay, maybe it's easier to think of an example. What kind of food do you like to eat? For example, so I'm just gonna put Mel here. I like sushi. I like sushi. All right, how about you guys? Tell me a food you like or anything that you like. Okay, now I gotta get some water to replace all this sweat I lost. All right, so I like sushi. Maria and Ji-eun. What do you guys like? Oh my gosh, nothing? Okay, so I'm gonna make it up then. Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you, Jian. I like watermelon. I like watermelon. Thank you, Jian. Okay, now we have to turn this into indirect or reported speech. So how should we do this? Jian, do you think you could turn this into reported speech? So what would we say? So I said, I like sushi. So what did Melanie say? Or what did she say? Let me just go over my notes. All right, don't worry, I'll wait. Oh, okay, sorry, Maria. So this is what we're looking at. It's just notes. It's only notes, right? It's okay. Right now, I'm just asking a question. You don't need to look at this right now. I'm just asking, what food do you like? So you can just, oh, perfect. Okay, I like bananas. Thank you, Maria. Yes, I like bananas. All right, very good. And yeah, so we could say Melanie said she likes sushi. She and don't forget, third person, she likes sushi. Good. Excellent. Okay. And Maria, could you turn Jiun's sentence into indirect speech? So Maria, I'd like you to turn Jiun's sentence into indirect speech. All right, and I'll do Maria's. Okay, so Maria said she likes bananas. Bananas. I'm very good. Yes, thank you, Jian. Thank you for doing Maria's. Perfect. And yes, very good. And you got the S in there. Nice job, Jiun. All right, so Maria, you can turn Jiun's watermelon sentence into reported speech. Ooh, still sweaty. Gross. Okay. Melanie said she likes sushi. Yes, very good, Maria. Melanie said she likes sushi. Perfect, perfect. How about Jiun? So we're going to say Jiun. See if you can finish this off, Maria. All right. I'm just going to get rid of this. Don't mind me. Jiun said she likes watermelon. Excellent. Okay, Jiun said she likes watermelon. Okay, good job, guys. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You guys got this down. All right, now I just want to go over a little bit of this chart here. So we're going to look at page 1 and a little bit of page 2. We're not going to go through all of this. I just want to do a couple quick notes with you, just very quick review. Okay. Here, let's get rid of this. I'll try to make this quick so it doesn't get too boring. All right. Let's see. Okay. So we got tense. Whoop. And we have direct. And then we have indirect. I'll try to get you involved too. Okay. So we had our present tense, like the probably most simple one. So we had Jiun who said, I like watermelon. Watermelon. And then, so Jiun said she likes watermelon. So that's present tense. Okay. Now, let's do present continuous. Present continuous. So this means you are doing something and you're still doing it to this day. Okay. Let's see. Let me think of a good example. I'm studying Japanese. I'm studying Japanese. Okay. And let's say this is a lady. So she's saying, I'm studying Japanese. So how are we going to turn this into indirect speech, guys? So this lady, I'm studying Japanese. So what did she say? What did she tell us? I'm just going to show a few more things here. This might be pretty simple. So yeah, either Jiyoon or Maria, both of you can try turning this into indirect speech. Okay. And let's see, what else? Okay. Past continuous. Past continuous. So I'm gonna write along here, but please try to answer this one. It'd be excellent. I was eating dinner. I was eating dinner when the phone rang. Okay. All right. She said she was, okay, yeah, Jiyoon, you got it. Very good. Yeah. She said she was, very good, I am. So this will turn to past tense. She was studying. So we're still going to keep this into present continuous. Studying Japanese. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Now, for past continuous, this is a little different. It's a bit tricky. So you'll notice here, we have some notes. I was walking along the street, but then it turns into past perfect. She said she had been walking along the street. So, past continuous, I was eating dinner when the phone rang. So we'll say this is a guy. So what did he say? And I'm going to prepare the next one. Okay. Let's do will. I'll help you. Okay. And what else? Okay. And let's do would. Would and could. Will, can, I can help you. Okay. This is a little bit of a tricky one, so don't worry if you don't get it correct. It's not a big deal because even native English speakers sometimes say it incorrectly. Let's see. Oh, but you got it correct, Jiyoon. Very good. So he said he had been. All right. So I was eating. So past continuous turns into past perfect. He had been eating dinner when the phone rang. When the phone rang. Good. Okay, now once again, if you did say he was eating dinner when the phone rang, that's not a big deal. It's probably okay. Many English speakers say, he said he was eating dinner when the phone rang. So technically, this is the correct way to do it. But if you get it wrong, not a big deal. Don't worry too much. Very good, Jian. All right, now, here's a little trick one. Will and can. So here's someone saying, I'll help you, or I can help you. So when we're talking about past tense, so he said, so here you can say, I'll see you later. She said she would see me later. I can speak perfect English. She said she could speak perfect English. All right, so what's going to be the reported speech for this one, guys? He said, oh yeah, there's two parts. So I'll help you and I can help you. And all right, I'm just going to pair this last one here. If I could be any animal, I would be a tiger. I'll make it a lady. Okay. And let me just get some more water. Ooh. I'll help you. I will help you. I can help you. He said, okay, that's okay, Maria. No worries. Like I said, Maria, I'm just loosely following this. So you can just look at this and turn this sentence into indirect speech. And this one too. He said he would help me. Good. I will help you. He said he would help me. Help me. All right. And he said he could help me. He said, he could help me. All right, last one, guys. Now, we are doing would and could. So these are conditionals. Now, when we turn them into indirect speech, they stay the same. So we have some examples here. I could swim when I was 4. And he said he could swim when he was 4. So could stays the same. I would help you, but I'm too busy. He said he would help me, but he's too busy. Stays the same. All right. So here is a girl saying, if I could be any animal, I would be a tiger. So how do we turn this into indirect speech? Oh, Maria, very close. Yeah, so he said I can help you. He said he could help me. So don't forget could. Yes, very good, Maria. Thank you for correcting that. Excellent work. Okay. Let me just check something really quickly. Direct question. Okay. Let's see what you get. I think this should be pretty easy. I think this will be a pretty easy one. So we'll start with she said What do we think? If I could be any animal, I would be a tiger. What do you think? Remember, you don't have to change these. Would and could can stay the same. Okay, Ji-eun, very close. She said if she could, was any animal, she would, was a tiger. Okay, you are very close. That's right, Ji-eun. You don't change the be verb. So if she could be, because could is like a verb. Think of it as a verb. So because we have a verb here already, you don't have to change it to was. So very good. She said if she could be any animal, she would be a tiger. Here, I'll rewrite that out. Very good job catching your mistake, Ji-eun. Perfect. She could be any animal, she would be a tiger. Okay, cool. That's it. I think we are good. Now, I would like us to do a little bit of practice. So, next, I would like you guys to please pull out this sheet here. It should say grammar quiz, reported speech, present simple. We're just gonna do like maybe 5 questions from here. Not many questions. So please take this sheet out. She said if she could be any animal. Oh, very good, Maria. You got it perfect. Nice. Excellent. Thank you, Maria, for typing that out. Okay, so I'm going to erase the board. I'll stand aside if you want to take a picture of this. So go ahead, take a photo if you need to, because I will have to erase it. You don't have to take a photo, completely up to you. All right, so I'm going to erase it in 3, 2, 1. She gown. All right, how are you guys doing so far? Do you have any questions, or is this, you're doing okay? You seem to be getting a good grasp on the grammar. I know it's not the easiest grammar, and it's a lot, I understand. Okay, almost done. Nearly there, and it's gone. Okay, cool. Now, all right, so let's see. Let's do this. Let's put you into teams. Let's put you into teams again. Okay, so on this side we have Ji-eun, and on this side we have Maria. Okay, so this is pretty simple. We have a multiple choice. So all you have to do is type in the correct letter. You could type in the word to if you like, but you don't have to. You could just put A, B, or C. And if you are first and if you are correct, you put a, well, you get a point. Oh, so Ji-eun, no, the tense for would does not change. So let's say, for example, this person says, I would like to eat pizza. So for reported speech, then we say, she said she would. So she would like to eat pizza. So no, we do not change the tense for would. And, oh, shall tense was changed. Yeah, so does that answer your question, Ji-eun? And shall is the same. I know we didn't go over shall, but let's say, for example, she said, I shall move to Italy. And then she said, she shall move to Italy. So shall is basically really similar to will. It's just kind of a hoity-toity fancy way to say will. So words like shall, would, could, and should, the tense does not change. You could just keep it the way it is. In the material, yes. Okay. Yeah, I know I didn't go over all of these. Yeah, if you want me to go over some of these now, just let me know. Oh, hold on. Shall. Oh, you're right. Sorry, Jiun. Oh my gosh. You're right. I'm sorry. Doi. Thank you. Yes. She said she would. Sorry, you are totally correct. That's what I get for not having my coffee. Yes. So shall does change to would. All right. Were there any other questions you had from the material? Sorry, I totally misunderstood what you meant at first, Jiun. But yes, now I totally understand your question. Sorry. So yeah, would does not change. Shall does change. Will also changes. Actually, I think there is a little note in here. Down here, it says, if there's a star, then the verb tense doesn't change. So if you're looking at these notes later for studying, just take note of this here. And any verbs that have a star, it means you don't have to change it when turning it to reported speech. Okay, I'm glad I cleared that up. Sorry, I totally misunderstood. Okay. All right, so are we okay to move on? Let me know if it's okay to move on, or if you have any other questions from the material. I'll just erase this on the board. Erase the board. All right. Okay, so if we are ready, let's move on, and yeah, let's do some of these. So the first person to get the correct answer will get a point. All right? So, okay, good. So you want to move on. Okay, thank you for confirming, Jiun. All right, let's do number 1. What time is it? Roberto, blank me what time it was. 3, 2, 1, go. So Gianna Maria, what do you think the answer is? Roberto, something me what time it was. I'll write that down actually. Yes, very good, Maria. Roberto asked me, and that's 1 point for Maria. Nice. All right. I just want to draw your attention to this quickly. What time is it? And then it turns to Roberto asked me what time it was. So remember, these switch in the question. What time it was. And Jiun, you also got the answer. Very good. And let's do number 2. I have a new job. 3, 2, 1, go. I have a new job. This is a trick question, by the way. And And very good, Maria. So you can have a point. So she said she had a new job. However, there also is another answer. There are two correct answers. And yes, Jiyoon, you also got it right, has. So I will give you a point too, actually, Jiyoon. So for here, it doesn't really matter if you use had or has. Both answers are actually correct. Okay, let's do number 4. Let's do number 4. Do you work at night? Ready, set, go. Do you work at night? Do you work at night? Oh, it says Maria. Maria asked me. Maria asked. All right. Let's see what you guys get. Maria asked, at night. At night. Who's going to be first? Ah, yes, very good, Jiyoon. Maria asked, if I worked at night. Well done, Jiyoon. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Let's get rid of number 1. Let's get rid of number 2. Okay. Let's do, I want to focus on the question ones because the question ones are trickier. So let's do number 7. And Maria, good job. You also got it right. Great job. Number 7. Is he our teacher? Ready, set, go. Is he our teacher? So my classmate asked me. My classmate asked me. Who's going to be first? Who's gonna be first? Yeah, Maria, you got it. If he was our teacher. Nice. That's a point for you. And Jiyoon, good job. Almost a little too slow, but good try. Very good. And let's see. I think we're gonna do number 10. What's the capital of Bolivia? Ready, set, go. John asked me. I think this is another trick question. Ooh, yes it is. So there's a chance that both of you could get points. Okay. Let me just erase number 7. What's the capital of Bolivia? What's the capital of Bolivia? There we go. Okay, Maria, what's the capital of Bolivia was? Good. What the capital of Bolivia was. Now notice that we have the verb at the end here. What is the capital of Bolivia? What is? So this goes all the way to the end. So just be aware of that. Jiyun had the same answer, so Maria gets the point. There was another correct answer. You could also say, John asked me what the capital of Bolivia is, because it's still like the same information. The capital of Bolivia in the past right now is still the same as it is now. So both of these answers would have been okay. Okay, now let's do number 13. Let's do number 13. Does Jim have a truck? Ready, set, go. Does Jim have a truck? Okay. Does Jim have a truck? Does Jim have a truck? She asked a truck. Alrighty. And that's going to be, asked Jim. Kelly asked Jim. Not quite Jiyun, I'm sorry. Good try, good try. So Kelly is talking to me, and Kelly is asking me, hey, does Jim have a truck? So Maria, you have it right. Kelly asked me if Jim had a truck. So that is another point for Maria. Good try, Jiyun. You were close. All right. Let's do number 14. Are we late? Ready, set, go. Are we late? 14. Are we late? And get rid of this. Anna, late. Anna, late. And this is going to be, okay. All right, so far we got 5 points for Maria, going strong. Jiyun is behind with 2 points, but you still have a chance, Jiyun. Okay, and you both got it right, but Jiyun was slightly faster. Asked if we were late. Anna asked if we were late. Very good. All right, guys. This is going to be the last one. Number 15. How are you? Ready, set, go. How are you? I'm okay. I'm happy that it's Friday. Are you guys happy that it's Friday? How are you? Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones. This could be a tricky one. That there's only one right answer for this. No, Maria, you had it correct. Anna asked if we were late. No, you were good. Yeah. Asked how I was. Oh, very good. Yeah. Okay, very good, Jiyun. Mrs. Jones asked how I was. Excellent. So you switched around the object and the verb. Very good. All right, guys. So that is it for our little quiz. Let's take a look at the results. With 4 points on this side, we have Jiyun. Not bad at all. And on this side, with 5 entire points, we have our winner, Maria. Woohoo! Well done, Maria. Both of you did excellent. You were so close. Good. All right. So, guys, how are you feeling about the grammar? How do you feel about direct and indirect speech now? Do you feel pretty confident? Or do you still feel like, oh my God, I'm confused? How are you feeling about this week's grammar? Let me know. Okay. Let me just get some more water. Okay. Don't mind me rummaging over here. Oh, it's difficult for you. Okay. Yeah, it is a little tricky. So, do you want to do a little bit more practice today, Maria? Actually, you know what? Not now, but later on, our last class today, we're going to play a fun board game for the last class, and we're going to do more practice for reported speech. So don't worry, this is not the end of the practice. We're going to be practicing more today. A little tricky, but okay. Yeah, this is not one of the easier grammar lessons, I do admit. It's definitely a bit more difficult. You guys seem to be doing pretty well, though. I think you're all right. So don't worry too much. So, I don't want to go over too many more notes because I think it's too much information. If you want to study before the quiz, though, this is pretty good. So during the weekend, you can read this, but it's really wordy. So what I recommend, your Monday notes. In your Monday notes, you have these notes here. So look in your Monday email or Monday file, and these are really good for practicing and just doing some quick reading. So these can help you do some more practice. So yeah, just refer to your Monday notes a bit over the weekend, okay? I don't want to do more notes though, because I think it's going to get a little too overwhelming for you guys. All right, so let's see, we got 4 more minutes. I guess we'll get into the next topic. All right, so for our next topic, let me just erase the board. Okay, I'm gonna erase this and get rid of that, and we'll get rid of the points. Okay, so let's do some practice with, we talked about this on Monday. Talk, speak, say, and tell. Okay, so I would like you guys to please pull out this sheet right here. It should say, use the correct form of say, speak, tell, and talk to complete the sentences. So we're going to practice this for our next class, just for part of the next class. And also, I would like you to pull this sheet out. It should be in your file or your email for today. So this tells us the differences between talk, say, speak, and tell. So feel free to look at this to help you. All right, so let's just make a quick table together. Okay, so let's see, we have talk, we have speak, we have say, and we have tell. No problem, Maria. Okay, so, and then past tense is talked, past tense is spoke, past tense is said, and past tense is told. All right, so we will complete this table together after we finish our break, guys. So let's take a 10-minute rest. have some water, have some coffee, and chill out. I will see you in 10 minutes. Bye bye. Hello guys and welcome back. Did you have a nice break? I hope you did. I had myself a little snack because I was a tiny bit hungry, but I'm feeling better now. Okay guys, so like I said, we're going to just be doing a bit of practice with some vocabulary. We went over this on Monday. We had talk, speak, say, and tell. Okay, so like I said, I would like you guys to take this out. This sheet here should help you with identifying when to use talk, speak, say, and tell. Okay, guys, so when do we use talk? When do we use talk? Can you give me some examples? So here, for example, like casual communication. Here's another hint. See if you can guess it. Usually, what do people do? I'll let you fill in the blank there. So people usually talk on the, let's see if you guys guess it. Talk on the what? Ring, 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 ring. Any thoughts? Any guesses? Okay, I'll leave it blank for now. Now, speak. So, speak. What does this refer to? So, could be general conversation. General conversation. Or talking about languages. So, for example, speak English. Or, for example, he spoke to us. Phone. Okay, Maria and Jean, you got it. Yes, talk on the phone. So usually we say we talk on the phone to someone. And he spoke to us about cancer. Okay. Now, say or said. So, usually this is for expressing thoughts. So, for example, she said, I'm hot. She said, I'm hot. And here's another example. She said that she likes pizza. Okay, and finally, tell. Okay, when do we use tell? Let's see if you guys can fill this in. When do we use tell? So for example, I might tell you, go to your room, clean the dishes, vacuum the floor. That's what I tell you. What am I doing? So I am giving you, so to give, okay guys, please do your homework by Wednesday. What am I telling you? I am giving you, starts with an I, or you could also call it O. Starts with an O or an I. I am giving you, see if you can guess it. Mel told us to finish our homework. All right, so here I am giving you ins, or we can call them ord. Advice could work. Yeah, advice. That could actually work. Yeah, for example, my doctor told me to go on a diet because I'm getting too fat. Advice, that could work. What I was looking for is orders or information. Yeah, information. Instructions. And it can also be information. Information. Absolutely. Very good. Thank you, guys. So let's say you're on the bus, but the bus suddenly stops. You don't know why. The bus driver says, "Oh, it looks like we have a traffic jam, guys." Okay, so the bus driver told us there's a traffic jam. So that is information. The bus driver told us there was a traffic jam. So the bus wouldn't move for a while. Okay, now one important piece of information. After tell, there is almost always an object pronoun. So tell is always followed by an object pronoun. So what does that mean? That means me, you, him, her, us, them. So these are object pronouns. Hey, what happened? Tell me. He told her he was okay. So remember, tell is always going to be followed by one of these words, okay? So now that we have that out of the way, I would like you guys to please pull out this sheet here. Okay, now we're not going to do everything. We're just going to do 8 questions. That's all I really want us to do because there's something else, another activity we need to do. All right, so I'll let you take a picture if you need to. This is really similar to Monday's notes though. Okay, so take a picture if you want. You don't have to. I'm going to erase it in 3, 2, 1, and it's gone. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And oh yeah, speak and talk are very similar. Sometimes they can be switched around. Okay. When you're using direct and indirect, direct and indirect speech, usually say and tell. Yes. Okay. So I'll keep a note up here. Indirect speech. Say and tell. That's what you're going to be dealing with. So usually you don't say speak and talk. Usually these are used in indirect speech. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I think we're going to do divide and conquer. So that means Jian does half, Maria does the other half. All right, so I would like Jian, here are the answers you're going to do. I would like you to do A, B, C, and E. And Maria, I would like you to do G, O, P, and S. Okay? So, Jian, you can do these 4. And Maria, you can do these 4. Okay? On this sheet here. Ready, set, go ahead. All right, and it's not a race. So, Jian, what did he something to you? or she something nothing. All right. So remember, we got past tense here once already, so be careful about the verb tense here. There's one past tense, so think carefully. And Maria, G. Hello. Could I something to Mr. Brown? All right, very good, Jiun. What did he say to you? And so what about here, Jiun? So letter A, this is kind of all a past tense. So what did he say to you? She something, nothing. So what's going to go here? And I'll get B. Can you blank me when the movie starts? Say, good try. You probably want to say she said nothing. You got the right verb, but here you probably want to do past tense because this is supposed to be kind of a story happening in number 1. All right, and G, hello. Could I talk to Mr. Brown? Good. Yeah, probably they're on the phone or maybe they went to the office. So talk is the right verb. Thank you. All right, so now Maria, oh, Paul, something them about his journey. About his journey. But nobody was listening to him. Oh no. So Paul is giving some information. And let's see. Oh, we have an object pronoun. So what are we going to say there? And once again, we also have an object pronoun here. So what verb do we want to use? B, tell. Good. Yes. Can you tell me when the movie starts? So this is information and you have object pronoun. Very good. You got it. All right, and Jiun, C. We blank on the phone. We blank on the phone for over an hour. I'll just say for an hour. And O is tell. Very good, Maria. Now, Maria, it's past tense. So what's the past tense form of tell? Can you figure out the past tense form? You're close, Maria. You're close. And I'm going to prepare letter P in the meantime. He had a delay. He had to delay the meeting. Delay the meeting. All right. Good. We talk. Yeah, we talk on the phone or it might be a past tense. If it's past tense, we talked on the phone. But this could be present tense. Very good, Maria. Paul told them about his journey. And all right, Maria, P. He had to delay the meeting until next week. And last one, Jiun. And blank. I'm so tired. So maybe this is B and this is A. So like maybe it's two people talking. So she blank, she was tired. All right, and P, very good. Nice job, Maria. He said he had to delay the meeting and say, okay, yeah. So she said, I'm so tired. Good. Now, if you want to keep it present tense, you could say, and says. So don't forget the S at the end for third person. And says, I am so tired. So she said she was tired. And last one for you, Maria. Stop talking. The teacher something angrily. Angrily. Okay. All right. So let's see. Stop talking. The teacher something angrily. What do you think? Okay. This one should be pretty easy, I think. Okay. Let's see what you got, Maria. Stop talking. The teacher something angrily. Okay, I'm just going to put this over here. All right, so we got say, tell, stop talking, the teacher. Not speak. Good try, good try. So remember, look at this here. This is direct speech. So when we have direct or indirect speech, we might want to use one of these instead. You didn't use speak though. I see why you chose spoke, Maria. But yeah, you don't have any speak verbs in here. Sorry. So stop talking. The teacher something angrily. At least I'm pretty sure speak is not the answer. Let me double check though. Yes, there's a better answer. See if you can guess it. Yeah, very good, Maria. And past tense of say is past tense. What do you think? Past tense. Stop talking. The teacher said. Said. Very good. Okay, nice. Good job, guys. All right, so we're a little short on time. So we're gonna put this away for now. If we have time later before lunch, if we have time before the end of this class, we'll do more of this later, okay? For now, I would like us to do speaking practice. So please take out this sheet right here. So we're gonna help you practice for your oral quiz. Okay, so please take out this sheet. I'm going to erase the board. Okay, so I'll get rid of this. And we'll get rid of that. Okay, and this is gone. And all this is gone. Get rid of that. And get rid of this. There we go. Okay. Speaking practice. Speaking practice. Okay. So, for this, there are going to be 2 parts to this speaking practice. And your oral quiz, it's going to be the same style. Not the same questions, but there's going to be 2 parts in your oral quiz. Okay, so part 1 of your oral quiz is change from direct speech to indirect speech. So that's part 1. So we're not gonna do every single question. We're just gonna do a few. So let's do number 2 together. So for example, could you recommend a typical souvenir from your country? So this is me asking you. could you recommend a typical? So typical means like, oh yeah, go ahead, Jiyoon. Yes, that's okay. So typical means like normal, common. Could you recommend a typical souvenir from your country? From your country. Now, so first part, I want you to turn this from direct speech to indirect speech. So let's pretend the person asking you is a lady. So we could say, she, and remember, this is a question. So for example, excuse me, could you tell me where GC is? She asked me where GC was. So for here, we're gonna say, she asked me, and this is a yes or no question. She asked me if I could recommend a typical souvenir from my country. My country. Okay, so I'll underline the parts that we had to change. Okay, so this is what we had to change. Could you? So could became if. She asked me, or actually no, sorry. She asked me if I, so we have to change you. She asked me if I could recommend a typical souvenir, not your country, but my country. So just be careful of the pronouns here. So this is part one of what your quiz would look like when you're speaking. So I'll give you an example. Oh wait, now part two. Part two, you actually answer the question. Part two, answer the question. Okay, so what could I say? So here's an example. Okay, question two. She asked me if I could recommend a typical souvenir from my country. Let's see. From my country, maple syrup is a very typical souvenir. It's really sweet and you can put it on pancakes. Everybody loves maple syrup, so I recommend maple syrup as a souvenir from my country. So that is part two. So this is what my answer might look like. I would recommend maple syrup as a typical souvenir from my country. From my country. And then I'm going to have like more information, blah, 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 blah. It's yummy, blah, 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 blah. It's popular, blah, 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 blah. Pancakes. I'm not going to write out everything because it's going to get boring. Yeah, so that is what a typical answer for a quiz could look like for this week. So I'll show you again one more time. So part one. She asked me if I could recommend a typical souvenir from my country. I would recommend maple syrup as a typical souvenir from my country. It's really delicious and everybody loves it. It's easy to pour on your pancakes and put in your coffee. So that's why I recommend maple syrup. Finish. Okie doke? All right, so I already did this part for you. Now, Jiyoon and Maria, I'd like you to do part 2. Could you recommend a typical souvenir from your country? So what's a good souvenir from Korea? And what's a good souvenir from Brazil? I'd like you to type it out for me if you could. Ready, set, go. And it's not a race, but tell me a typical souvenir from your country. I'm just going to write down new words. I feel like typical. Typical. Normal. Common. That's what typical means. Okay. Oof. I wonder what a typical souvenir from Brazil is. I don't know, actually. And yes, that's correct, Jiun. So first, you change, and second, you answer. It's a bit of a different oral quiz from normal, I know, but you got it. That is correct, Jiun. So I already changed part 1 for you. So for this number, you don't have to change it. I already did it. But I'd like you to answer this. Like, just type in an answer. A souvenir from Korea you would recommend. The next question, I'm going to get you guys to change it. So I'll prepare number 3 in the meantime while you guys are typing out your recommended souvenirs. Or actually, number 5. I'd like to know what is, oh, you don't know? Okay, that's okay, Maria. I don't think this question is on the oral quiz, so you can skip it. If you can't think of a good souvenir, that's okay. You can do another question. Okay, so I'm going to prepare number 3. I'd like to know, what is the longest amount of time you have ever had to wait for something. Wait for someone. Okay. All right. So, Maria, I'll let you go ahead and you can turn this from direct speech to indirect speech. Now, don't be intimidated by how long it is. Okay. So, don't worry about this. This is just kind of polite. Basically, think of it as me saying, what is the longest time you've ever had to wait for someone? So that's the question, Maria. What is the longest amount of time you've ever had to wait for someone? So see if you can put that into indirect speech first. Step 1. So go ahead. And I'm going to get rid of, actually, no, I won't get rid of it yet. And I'll get rid of this, though. Okay. So, for me, number 5, the longest, so I'm going to say my answer, the longest I've ever had to wait for someone was 2 hours. That's the longest I've ever had to wait for someone. So this happened 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was waiting at the airport for my husband. Oh, okay, so Jiyun gave an answer. Ah. Oh, never mind. Okay. I would recommend seaweed as a typical souvenir from my country. Good. Very nice, Jiyun. Okay. Now, remember, when you're doing your oral quiz, maybe make sure your answer is just a little bit longer. Here, you don't have to type it out because I know it takes forever, so don't worry. Just on your oral quiz, make sure your answer's a little bit longer. So maybe you could talk about the seaweed's flavor, or you could talk about where you can buy the seaweed, or talk about why it's such a good souvenir on your oral quiz. You don't have to say it here. Nice, thank you, Jiyun. All right, so both Maria and Jiyun, you could do this now. So turn it from direct speech to indirect. Now, like I said, don't worry about this. Like, this is gonna pop up in the oral quiz a lot, but don't let it scare you. This, like, pay attention to this. Like, what is the longest amount of time you've ever had to wait? So I'm just putting out my answer here. His flight was late. His flight was late, so I had to wait a while. I had to wait a while. There we go. All right, that's my answer. Excellent. Now, let's get rid of number 2. Okay, so number 5, it's gonna start with, just pretending it's a she, it could be a he, I'm not sure. She asked me, now remember, be careful of this verb. Where does it go and what tense it is in? Let's see if you guys can put this into indirect speech. I'd like to know, what is the longest amount of time? Very good. She asked me, what was, very good. Yeah, what was the longest amount of time? And I'm not going to write the rest because it's exactly the same. Okay, very good, Jiyun. Thank you. Yeah, you got it. So this works. Good. So now, I'll give you my example. I'll give you an example of how to do this on the oral quiz. Just another quick example. Question 5. She asked me, what was the longest amount of time I ever had to wait for someone? The longest I've ever had to wait for someone was 2 hours. 2 years ago, I had to wait for my husband at the airport. His flight was late, so I had to wait for a long time. Finish. That is my oral quiz question and answer. All right, so now you guys have to do part 2. Now, again, because typing is annoying, you can keep your answer short for now. Just on the quiz, make sure that it's longer. So go ahead. Okay. And actually, maybe I should keep that up there in case Maria's still doing it. I'm going to prepare question 7 in the meantime. Question number 7. Do you know if people still have to wear masks outside? Quotation marks. Okay, that's number 7. Okay. I'm interested to see what your answer is, guys. What's the longest you ever had to wait for someone? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of number 5 down here. Okay. And right, and so turn that into direct and indirect speech. Whoa! Waited 5 hours for your husband's call? That's a very long time. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. That is a very long time. How did you feel? Were you angry, Jiyun? Did you feel really angry, or were you worried or scared? And how about you, Maria? What's the longest you've ever had to wait for someone? What about you, Maria? I'm curious. What's the longest you've ever had to wait for somebody? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of number 5. Okay. And I guess I'll write up number 8. Oh, your husband was asleep. Oh, oh, I'd be kind of angry if I was waiting for my husband's call and he didn't call me because he was asleep. Oh, man, sometimes I tell ya. All right. So, next question, number 7. Do you know if people still have to wear masks outside? Okay, so once again, don't get scared by this weird thing at the front. Like, this is just how we ask questions politely. Do you know if, could you tell me? I wonder if you could tell me. So, this is the key part here. So it's a yes or no question. Oh, Maria. Oh dear. You had to wait 2 hours at the hospital because there are many people? Okay, that's annoying. I hate waiting at the hospital for so long. Ooh, yeah. Oh, and Gian, you had many feelings about that phone call. Yeah, that's fair. I think I would have many feelings too. Yeah, waiting is awful. Nobody likes to wait. Okay, guys. So, let's do number 7. Do you know if people still have to wear masks outside? So, how do we start the sentence? I'll let you do the rest. And I'll get rid of this. So, all right, so let's see what you guys get here for part 1, turning direct speech into indirect speech. Okay, and I'm going to write down number 8 as well. Do you know if the Olympic Games will be held in Tokyo next year? Okay, that's number 8. Let's get number 7 done first. All right, so I'm going to write down my answer for number 7 in the meantime. Do you know what people still have to wear masks outside? Let's see. Right now, I think people only need to wear masks on public transit and inside of buildings. So that's my answer. Okay, Maria. Oh, I got Maria and Gian's answer. Okay. So yeah, she asked me, very good. She asked me if people still, okay, now remember, people is plural, so we don't say has to, we have to say still have to, because it's plural, so we say have to instead of has to. Okay, people have to wear masks outside. Outside. And if you like, you can say had to. You can use past tense as well. Both of these are okay. Very good, guys. If people, yeah, so you both pretty much got it. Good job. Okay, so yes, very good. Now, so this is my answer. So she asked me if people still had to wear masks outside. Right now, I think people only need to wear masks on public transit and inside of buildings. I'm not 100% sure. Guys, what do you think? Do you have your own answer? Like, do you know if people still have to wear masks outside? So type in your answers. You can keep it a short answer. That's totally fine. Go ahead. Okay, so I'm going to erase number 7. And let's do number 10. Okay, so I'm going to prepare number 10 while you type out your answers for the masks. If you were born in a different country, a different nation, I wonder which country you would choose, and why. Okay. I think I should wear a mask outside. Okay, yes. Gian, okay, that's a good answer. Yeah, maybe we should wear masks outside. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, for me, I feel when I'm walking on the street, I don't always wear a mask, but when I go inside a building, I always try to put a mask on. Okay, thank you for your answer, Gian. Yeah. Yes. Okay, good. All right, so now see if you can turn this from direct to indirect speech. Do you know if the Olympic Games will be held in Tokyo next year? So looks like this is a yes or no question. Okay. Oh, Maria, you also think people need to wear masks indoors? Okay, so we have a similar thoughts. Okay, good. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think it's better if we wear masks inside because germs can spread really easily indoors. Oh, Gian, very quick. Good job. Okay, nice. Yeah, she asked me if the Olympic Games, I'm just going to put OG for short, would be held. Would be held. Good, and you didn't change the verbs, excellent, in Tokyo. Next year. Next year. Okay, now, and in public places. Yeah, I think that's good, Maria. We should wear masks indoors and in public places. All right, so for the answer, she asked me if the Olympic Games would be held in Tokyo next year. To be honest, I don't really know. Do you guys have an answer for this? So I'd like you to type in your part B answer for the Olympic Games. Ready, set, go. So here's my answer. To be honest, I'm not really sure. But I heard somewhere that it's likely, like probably, it's likely that the Olympic Games will be held in Tokyo next year. Okay, good, Maria. She asked me if the Olympic Games would be held in Tokyo next year. And Maria, don't forget this. She asked me if. Don't forget to have that in there, okay? Just a tiny mistake. Will be held in Tokyo next year. Tokyo next year. Okay, so that is my answer. She asked me if the Olympic Games would be held in Tokyo next year. To be honest, I'm not really sure, but I heard somewhere that it's likely that the Tokyo Olympic Games will be held next year. Okay, so Gian, you said you don't know about that. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I don't really know either. Once again, I don't think these questions are on your quiz. Don't worry. This is just practice. Okay, so we're going to do one more question, and then I think that's going to be it for our second class today. So last question. If you were born in a different country, I wonder which country would you choose and why? Okay. So again, don't worry too much about the whole I wonder. So Maria, you didn't hear anything about this notice. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I feel like I heard it somewhere, but it could be fake news, so I don't know. Yeah, don't worry if we don't know much about it. Okay, so go ahead and turn this into indirect speech. If you were born in another country, which country would you choose and why? Okay, so just going to put number 10 up here. Yeah, I heard. Yes, very good. Thank you for correcting, Maria. I didn't hear anything about this notice. Very good. Good corrections. I like that you guys self-correct your errors. That's very, very excellent. All right. So I'm going to start writing out my answer. If you were born in a different country, which country would you choose and why? If I were born in a different country, I would probably choose Finland. I chose this country because okay, let's do your stuff first actually. Good. She asked me if I was born in a different country. You could also say were. Were would be okay, but I think we can keep was for now. Which country? Very good. And you put which country not you, but I would choose. And why? Good. Nice job, guys. Okay, so I would choose Finland because the healthcare and education system are excellent. So also, it's a very beautiful country. It's a very beautiful country. Beautiful country. All right, now I want you guys to tell me which country you would choose to be born in. What different country would you choose and why? So that's why I would choose Finland. Really good social services, wonderful healthcare, and great education. Basically, school is free, healthcare is free, and it's a beautiful country. Oh, Gian, you would choose Germany. That's a good one. That was another one I was thinking of too. I was really thinking, oh, maybe I should do Germany. Uh, yeah, that's okay, Maria. You're close. The answer is up here. You could say, if she was born, she asked me if I were born. This might be the better one to go with. But if he said if I was born, that's okay. All right, so unfortunately, we are at the end of our second class now. So we're going to take another 10-minute break and we'll come back in 10 minutes. See you soon. Bye bye. Hello guys and welcome back to class. Okay, so you could tell that I've been pretty busy on this board. I didn't have enough time to finish it, I'm sorry. So I'm going to be filling the board as we play the game. So I think you guys know what game we're going to be playing. It's a really fun board game. We played it 2 weeks ago. I think it was maybe even on Friday, not sure. Okay, so hopefully you can see the squares on the board. If you can't, don't worry. I will read out the questions for you, I promise. So I know my writing's a little bit messy. Okay, now this board game, we are going to be doing more practice with, you guessed it, reported/indirect speech. So if you're still feeling a little bit not super confident with reported speech, this should be a good game to help you practice. All right, so, sorry, I'm just gonna shut the door over here. Don't mind me, guys, disappearing off the screen for just a second. Okay, I'm back. So, I have a dice. Do you guys have a dice? Would you, if you have a dice at home, please tell me, would you like to roll your own dice, or do you want me to roll the dice for you? It doesn't matter either way. So if you have your own dice at home, you can roll the dice and tell me what number you rolled. Or you can just let me do it. Just let me know, okay? All right, so now, all right, let's see. So who are, and we have Maria. Okay, so here are the symbols we can choose from. We have star, heart, diamond, and happy face. Okay, so Maria, I will roll the dice for you, and Jiyoon, you're gonna roll the dice yourself, okay? So now you get to choose your symbols. Jiyoon and Maria, what symbol would you like to be? You can choose any symbols you like. I'll go last. Sorry, it's a very bad looking heart. Okay. So while you're typing out and choosing, I'm just going to keep writing out a few questions. Have you ever fallen in love? And, so Maria wants to be a star. Jiyoon wants to be a heart. Jiyoon is heart. Maria is star. I will be happy face then. Okay, so I'll try to remember these. Okay, who should go first? Okay, who should go first? Now, I'm going to go last. Let's see. So, here's how we're going to decide. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20. I'm thinking of one number between 1 and 20. What number am I thinking of? Whoever guesses the closest gets to roll first, okay? So go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 20. I have my secret number. Let's see if you can guess it. Who's going to be the closest to my secret number? All right, so have you ever fallen in love? Do you wish you were a member of the opposite sex? All right, so Maria chose 10. Maria, 10. Jiyoon, 12. All right. Do you guys want to know what my secret number was? My secret number was lucky number 7. This was the number I had in my head. So that means, Maria, you get to go first. Woohoo! So Maria's first, Jiyoon is second, and I'll go third. All right, guys, thank you for playing. So I'm going to get rid of that. All right, so let's see. We're all starting off. All right, so I'm kind of copying questions from here. My board is a lot smaller though. So you don't need to look at the sheet. You can just look at the board. All right, and I'll fill this out later, I promise. Okay, so we got Maria, then we have Ji-eun, and then we have Melanie. Okay, so Maria, I'm gonna roll the dice for you, okay? And Ji-eun, you can roll your dice too. All right, so Maria, what do you got? You got number 2. Okay, so Maria, you're gonna go 1, 2. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So Maria, you have to turn this from direct speech into indirect speech. So what you will do, so I'm asking you, have you ever sung in public? So you're going to say, she asked. All right, Ji-eun 1. Okay, Ji-eun, you're over here. What are you going to do on the weekend? What are you doing on the weekend? So you're also going to turn this into an indirect speech. So she asked me. So that's step 1. Turn it from direct speech to indirect speech. And while you guys are writing the answers, I'm going to finish filling this in. Okay, Maria. You asked me if I had ever sung in public. Good, that's right. So Maria, have you ever sung in public? Yes or no? And if yes, where did you sing? If you did sing in public, where did you sing? I want to know. Oh yeah, and I guess I should roll the dice too. All right, I got 4. Okay, not bad, not bad. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Let's do Ji-eun's first. She asked me what I was doing on the weekend. Very good. Yes, you got it, Ji-eun. So Ji-eun, what are you doing on the weekend? What are you doing this weekend? All right, so I'm going to do mine now. Do you wish you were famous? So she asked me if I wished I were famous. No, I do not wish I were famous. I do not want to be famous. It sounds awful. It sounds like an awful time. I do not want to be famous. I like my privacy. Will you, okay, I'm just going to keep filling this out. Don't mind me. Okay. Yes, I had on the street. Very good, Maria. Excellent. I've sung on the street too. Okay, so I'm going to roll for you, Maria. You ready? Okay, Maria, you are number 3. Okay, here we go. Maria is the star. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Maria, what are you doing this evening? So I want you to turn it into indirect speech. What are you doing this evening? Oh, Ji-eun, you'll just stay at home? Okay. So remember, future tense, I will. I'll stay at home. I see. Oh, and Ji-eun is 3. Okay, thank you, Ji-eun. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got the same one as me. Ji-eun, do you wish you were famous? So tell me what the indirect answer is. Okay, so Maria's no longer here. I'm still there. Okay. And I guess I should roll my number as well. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I got 6. Sweet. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is an interesting. Oh, no, not smiley face. She asked me what I Uh, you're close, Maria. She asked me what I was doing this evening. You don't want to use were. Were is only for conditional. So you want to say, she asked me what I was doing. Okay. Yeah, so for Jiyoon's answer, she asked me if I wished I were famous. Yes, so were is conditional. This is a conditional situation. No, I don't want fame. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. Yeah, me neither. It sounds like an awful time. All right, good. All right, so I'll answer my question. She asked me if I wished I were the opposite sex. Yes, sometimes I wish I were the opposite sex because I think men can walk around the streets more safely. Like sometimes I'm scared being a woman walking alone at night. So sometimes I think men have it easier. Yes, very good, Maria. Thank you for correcting. So remember, Maria, it's only for conditionals like, do you wish you were famous? Do you wish you were a member of the opposite sex? Okay, so I'm going to roll for you, Maria. Let's see if you get a big number. Oh, wow, Maria, look at that. You got a 6 as well. Woohoo! Okay, Maria, you're moving on. You're moving along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this might be a funny question, but will you have children? Okay, and Jiyoon, you can let me know what your number is. 1. Oh, just 1. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Number 1. So 1 space for Jiyoon. Okay, your question. What are you doing this evening? What are you doing this evening, Jiyoon? Okay. She asked me if I had children. Yeah, you could say that. Maria, do you have children? And so you could say, she asked me if I had children. So Maria, do you have children? Good way to correct it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got to take a few minutes break just to fill in the rest, okay? Where do you like spending your holidays? Holidays. And have you ever, oh, that's a good one. Have you ever lost your wallet? Okay. She asked me what I was doing this evening. Very good, Jiyoon. Perfect grammar. Excellent. So Jiyoon, this might be similar to the weekend question, but what are you doing this evening? Maybe you're doing something different from the weekend. How have you been feeling recently? Okay. And what were you? Will you, here's another good one. Will you live in a different country? I'm really sorry, guys. I had to go to the washroom during my break, so I didn't have enough time to fill this in. Oh, you will play badminton. Oh, that's great, Jiyoon. Where do you play badminton? And, okay, Maria, you said, yes, I have children. So I had. Now, be careful, Maria, if you say I had a children. Now, how many? Is it 1 child, or do you have like 2 or 3 or more children, Maria? How many children do you have? Because it's going to affect these. Okay, I will move your, actually, yeah, I'll move you now, Jiyoon. Let's move you now. And Jiyoon, you're 3. Oh, good. Okay, that's not a bad number. 1, 2, 3. All right, Jian, what are you going to do on Monday? And I'll roll for you, Maria. Oh, only one. Okay. So, Maria, children is 2 or more. So you could say, I had a child. 1 child, 2 children, 3 children, and up. Okay? Just a tiny mistake. All right, Maria, your number is a small 2. Sorry, I tried to get you a big number. All right, so Maria, 1, 2. Maria, have you ever lost your wallet? Okay, thank you for fixing it. Good job. Maria, have you ever lost your wallet? Okay, so I'm going to write down a few more. Do you wish you were rich? Do you wish you were rich? Do you like listening to music? She asked me what I was going to do on Monday. Perfect, Jiun. All right, what are you going to do on Monday? She asked me if I had lost my wallet. Good, Maria. Excellent. Good job. So, Jiun, what are you going to do on Monday? Maria, have you ever lost your wallet? I know I have. Twice. Jiun, I will go. I will go to GC school. Good. Yes. That's right, guys. We have class again on Monday. Woohoo! It should be fun. I like it more than teaching on the computer. No. Oh, you haven't lost your wallet. Good job, Maria. You're lucky. It's stressful to lose your wallet. Okay. I just want to write down, no, I hadn't lost my wallet. Usually we say I haven't when we're talking about experience. Have you ever been to Japan? No, I haven't been to Japan. Have you ever lost your wallet? No, I haven't lost my wallet. Oh, wow, Jiun, 6. Okay, I'll roll for you too, Maria. Okay, Maria. You have 2, a very modest number, but that's okay. Okay, we'll move Jiun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Jiun, how have you been feeling recently? Okay, and Maria, you had 2. 1, 2. Maria, will you live in a different country? Very good, Maria. Thank you for fixing. So once again, Jiun, how have you been feeling recently? And Maria, will you live in a different country? And I should roll for myself. Okay, what number am I? I am number 4. Okay, so here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How am I feeling recently? Recently, I've been feeling a little bit sick, actually. Remember on Tuesday when I barfed everywhere? But now I'm getting better, so fingers crossed, hopefully I won't get sick again. She asked me if I will live in a different country. Very good, Maria. You got it. Excellent. Do you wish... Okay, I'm going to keep writing here, guys. Don't mind me. So I'm going to be kind of quiet for a minute or 2. Do you like listening to music? Are you reading any good books now? Are you reading any good books now? Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen a famous person? Famous person. Okay. No, I would like to live. Had I been feeling... I would like to live in a different country. Okay, Maria. You'd like to live in a different country. Nice. Okay. What country would you like to live in, Maria? She asked me how I had been feeling recently. Good, Jiun. Very nice. How long have you been playing this board game? Do you prefer prefer coffee or tea? My feel was good. Okay, so you're feeling good. Okay. EU, okay. The EUA, nice. Yeah, I hear EUA is very like nice, fancy country to live. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for Maria and GU, and I see you got number 2. That's good. Portugal also looks like a nice place to live. Maria, you're 5. Good job. Okay. So Maria, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maria, do you prefer coffee or tea? Jiun is 2. 1, 2. Jiun, do you wish you were rich? This is a good question, I think. All right, so get rid of this. Okay, I'm still there. I got to fill in one more question. Do you like going to the cinema? Do you like going to the cinema? Oh my gosh, we're almost done, guys. All right, very good, Maria. She asked me if I preferred coffee or tea. Very good, perfect. That's right, Maria. Good grammar. So Maria, do you prefer coffee or tea? For me, I think I prefer coffee, but I have to be really careful. If I drink too much coffee, I feel sick. So sad. And I can't drink coffee early in the morning anymore. She asked me if I wish I were rich. Very good, Jiun. And that's right. You have were because it's a conditional. Nice. Yes, I wish. Me too. I wish I were rich. Not super rich, but like a little. Like maybe $5 million. That's enough. That's good, I think. I wish I was a little rich. So Maria, you like both, but you prefer coffee. Okay. And Jiun. All right, Jiun, you're number 2. 1, 2. Jiun, are you reading any good books now? Okay, I should roll for myself. I keep forgetting to roll for myself. Okay, I rolled 2. 1, 2. Okay, same question as Jiun. Do you wish you were rich? Yes, I wish I were rich too. Like I said, 5 million would be enough for me. Okay, Maria, this might be your last roll, maybe. You're like 2 spaces away. So if you roll a 3 or higher, you are the winner, Maria. Let's see. Oh, would you look at that? Maria, you got number 5. So that means, boop, boop, da, 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 da. You are the winner, Maria. Congratulations. Good stuff. Okay, but Jiun, you can keep playing, okay? We'll give you another roll. Lucky you, Maria. Lucky, lucky. Congratulations. No, I didn't reading. Okay. Oh, wait, sorry, I missed you, Jian. She asked me if I, all right, so she asked me if I, don't forget you need a verb here, reading any good books now. Are you reading any good books now? She asked me if I, so you need the be verb here, but past tense. And then you could say, no, I didn't reading. Okay. So, yeah, go clap for Maria. Please do. She deserves it. She's won 2 games today. That's pretty awesome. Well done. Okay. So, all right. So just a quick little fix. No, so this is present tense. Present tense. Are you reading any good books now? So we're going to say, no, I am not, because this is a present tense. And she asked me if I was reading any good books now. Or you could say, All right, and Jiyun, number 3. Okay, slow and steady. 1, 2, 3. Jiyun, do you like going to the cinema? Okay, now I'm gonna roll. You might beat me, Jiyun. Maybe. Okay, I got a 2. I'm going slow as well. 1, 2. Are you reading any good books right now? For me, yes, I'm reading. I wouldn't call it a good book. It's a book about dog rescue. So dogs that have no owners, and then they get rescued by 2 really nice people in America. So yes, I'm reading a good book right now, a good-ish book. Okay. So Maria, you get to take a little rest. You can go to the bathroom or do whatever you gotta do. Okay. Here's that. I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. And let's see, what else shall I do? What should we do for the last 10 minutes? Who's got a message? Okay, let's see. She asked me if I like going to the cinema. Yes, I like. Good, Jiyun. All right. So, roll again, Jiyun. If you roll a 2 or higher, you are finished. Let's see what I roll. I got a 3. Oops, oh my gosh, my thing fell out. Okay, Jiyun, 2. 1, 2. Okay, you are done, Jiyun. Congratulations. And I only had a 3, so like 1, 2, 3. That puts me here, so I am last place. Yes, I like going to the cinema. All right, so in first place, let's see. We have Maria. She made it to first place, and she was the first to roll. Good job. And Jiyun, you were second place. And I was last. Okay, that's it for that game, guys. Excellent. All right. So, what did you think of the game, guys? Did you like it? Or was it kind of boring? Or was it really difficult? What did you think of this game? Okay, I'm going to erase the board in the meantime. I worked so hard on this board. Oh, yes, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, it's a good, fun way to practice grammar. Keeps it exciting. A little competition. Yay, I'm so glad you liked it. Thank you, Maria. It's probably more fun to play in person, but oh, I'm glad you like this game, Jiyun. Good. Okay. Okay, sorry guys, let me just get rid of this mess. Be done in a second. Okay, so we got 20 minutes of class left. This game went by quicker than I thought. Probably because I shrunk the board down a lot. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's see. What shall we do next? Okay, we got 2 options. We got 2 options we can do, guys. Okay, so option number 1. We can go back to the say, speak, tell, and talk, and we can finish the ones we didn't do. That's option number 1. Or we can do an activity called telephone messages. So this is basically turning direct speech to indirect speech. So it's kind of like a game, but not really. So those are your 2 options. Which would you like to do? The first one or the second one? I'll hold these up for you while you decide. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. You don't care? Okay. All right. So we got one vote from June. Doesn't matter either way. Okay. Let's see what Maria says. Okay. Let me just take a quick look at one of these activities. Having a barbecue on Saturday. The same for me. Okay. Let's do, I feel like we've been doing a lot of practice from direct to indirect speech. So let's do a little bit more vocabulary practice with say, tell, speak, and talk. Okay, I think that maybe we'll mix it up a bit. Okay, so speak, talk. So remember, these two are pretty similar to one another. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes they can be switched around. Now, say and tell. These are often used in direct and indirect speech, quite often. Not always, but quite often. And remember, tell is always followed by object pronouns. So like him, her, me, you, them, us. Object pronouns. Object pronouns. Okay. All right, so let's see. So I'll take out this one again, guys. I think divide and conquer. Well, we can do. Yeah, let's do divide and conquer. Okay, we'll divide and conquer. So Maria, here are the ones I'd like you to do. I'd like you to do D, F, H, and I. June, I'd like you to do J, K, L, and M. We'll do that for now, and we'll see how we do. All right. So Maria, D. Excuse me, could you something louder? I can't hear you. Oh. Could you say close? Good try, but it's not say. It's something else. Try again. It's not say louder. You could say, excuse me, could you say that louder? But there's another word that's better here. Okay, and for Gian, let's see, you got J. I like something to her. Okay. So be careful of the verb tense here. So we already have one verb. So what's the second verb? Can you talk? Let's see, D. Not quite talk. It's better. Talk is better, but there's even one better word. This is a tricky one, so don't worry if you don't get it. It's not talk. It's not say. It's, see if you can get it. I'm going to prepare F for you. And something me. She was tired. Could you tell me louder? Not quite, Maria. It is speak. Could you speak louder? All right, and G and J. I like, let's see. I like, speak could be okay, but there's one that is a little bit better. You're close, Jiyun. You're very close. And then for F, it's okay, Maria. Don't worry. This is a hard one. That was a hard one. All right. And F. And something me, that she was tired. And yeah, very good. And past tense, and told me she was tired. Very good. Yeah, very good. I like talk. So because we already have I like, we could say ing. I like talking to her. You could say I like speaking to, like that's okay, but usually talking's a little bit better. Like we talk about talking as an activity. So I like doing this activity with her. I like talking with her. All right, H, the doctor. The doctor something me to stay in bed. Okay, so this is going to be a past tense sentence. To stay in bed. In June, K. He was the only one to, okay, this might be a bit of a tricky one. So, he was the only one. He was the only one to, this is actually an idiom. Something out against the decision. And L, the doctor. Very good. And remember Maria, past tense. I went to the doctor told. And yes, very good, Nujiyun. He was the only one to speak out against. So speak out, this is an idiom. So to speak out against something means to disagree with something. It means to disagree. All right. L. She didn't blank what she intended to do. So what she was planning to do. All right, very good. Yes, thank you, Maria. The doctor told me to stay into bed, past tense. And I, is he telling, yeah, very good. Is he telling me the truth? Very good, Maria, perfect. I like how you put the ing, yeah. So tell the truth. And very good. And nice, Jian. Remember, this is already past tense. So she didn't say, because we already have one past tense. So we don't need two past tenses. All right. Doing good, guys. Doing good. All right. So what else do we have? I know this is a bit of a trickier one because there's past tense, present tense. So don't worry too much if you're not getting all the tenses correct. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just going to disappear for a second. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, there's only 2 more. So Maria, you're going to do M, and you're going to do N. And Jiyun, you're going to do Q and R. And that'll be it. Okay, so M, don't blank me what to do. This is a common thing we say in English, especially angry children. And Q, and this one might be a little hard. Anne and Joe are not something each other because they've argued. Q. And M. Yes, very good. Don't tell me what to do. Very good, Maria. Don't tell me what to do. And please, something up. We can't hear you. So this is similar to your first question, Maria. We can't hear you. Please. Let's see if you can guess it. And R, the doctor, something me to lose weight. Oh dear. This is something I'm always afraid of the doctor telling me. Very good, Maria. Speak up. Excellent. Please speak up. We can't hear you at the back. Very good. All right, Maria, you're all done. Now it's just Jian. Anne and Joe aren't. So this is a little bit of a challenging one. This is going to be a very short word here. They aren't something each other. Okay. They aren't talking to. Okay. Toxic. Oh. Yes, they aren't talking. And we don't say talk, say. What you're supposed to put was talking to. So this was a tricky one. Don't worry if you got it wrong. Anne and Joe aren't talking to each other. They got into a fight. Yes, and the doctor, remember, past tense. Yesterday I went to the doctor. The doctor me to lose weight. So past tense of tell is, just going to erase the stuff on the side. And I'm going to get rid of this. Told. Very good, Jiyoon. Thank you. You got it. The doctor told me to lose weight. Oh, it's the same thing all the time. Okay. Thank you, guys. Good. Q is difficult. Yeah, Q was difficult. So this was a trick question because it had two big blanks. Big blank, big blank. So don't worry if you didn't get it wrong. That was a very difficult one. So this was supposed to be kind of like testing your grammar knowledge. Talking to each other. So yeah, don't worry guys if you didn't get it. Okay. I think we'll move on to that other activity. Or maybe we could just have a little discussion. Do you guys have any other questions about this? Or any other questions about grammar or the quiz? Oh, I should write up. Okay, so oral quiz. So this should be due maybe Monday? Yeah, so try to submit your oral quiz file by Monday, and then I'll try to check it on Monday. And do you remember the assignment from Wednesday? So if you didn't submit the assignment, you can bring it to class on Monday. So bring it to class on Monday, and I can mark it for you. So yeah. So for the assignment, what was the assignment? That was the news story assignment. So you can bring that to me on Monday if you didn't submit it online. If you did put this online, that's awesome. That's totally fine. So yeah, okay. And yeah, so like I said, oral quiz. So the oral quiz questions, they are going to be similar. Not the same, but similar. That's going to be like, oh, could you tell me blah, 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 blah. And then I want you guys to first change from direct speech to reported speech. And then B, answer the question. Just like we did in the last class. So for your oral quiz, please do the same thing that we did in class today. Okay? I'll just write down the instructions really quickly, but I think you guys know what to do. So oral quiz first, change from direct to indirect speech. Second, so next, answer the question. Answer the question. So, e.g., first, do you like cheese? Do you like cheese? She asked me if I like cheese. She asked me if I liked cheese. And second, yes, I do like cheese. I do like cheese. And then, of course, make sure you have a little bit more detail, like, oh, my favorite kind of cheese is blah, blah, blah. I eat cheese every day. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. All right, so that's what I want you guys to do for the oral quiz. So maybe I explained this a lot, but I just want to make sure you guys get it, because this is a bit of a different oral quiz from normal. It's a different one. All right, so I'm going to stand out of the way so you can take a picture of the instructions. So I think this is fairly clear. I feel like, you know, this is pretty like good instructions. All right, so hopefully you've taken your pictures. All done. All right, and we only have 2 minutes of class. All right, well, let's just chat for the last 2 minutes. So guys, what are you going to do after class? What are you going to do after class today? For me, I'm going to eat lunch. I have a quinoa salad. Then I'm going to do some marking and do some, just like, you know, create some worksheets for the school. I have to work until 5. After 5, I'm going to go home, I think, and make dinner for my husband and I. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do after class. What about you guys? What are you going to do in like 1 or 2 minutes from now? All right, so looks like we have come to the end of our class. Once again, remember, we are back in the school on Monday. And, oh, sorry, G, I just got to take a look at your note for a second. Our oral quiz, extra. Can you tell me what you are going to do tonight? I wonder what your favorite fruit is. How about your favorite vegetable? And yes, I believe that is the oral quiz. Let me just double check. Sorry. Let me just quickly double check and make sure that those are the questions, Jiyun. Let's take a looky-loo. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yes, Jiyun, that is the oral quiz. Perfect. Yes, those are the quiz. That is what I want you to answer and submit for Monday. Perfect. All right, guys, remember, come to class on Monday, 9 o'clock. I'll be teaching you then. Looking forward to it. Have an awesome weekend. Bye-bye.